Hey guys, we are down here at Pickwick Lake, a lake that On the Hook has never been to, I have never been to, but I couldn't come in here without checking out the Shiloh National Military Park right here. It's got the monuments, it's got the history, it's got the cannons, and that's something that goes a long ways with me. Is I'm a history buff, I love fishing, I love seeing everything that happened to get us to where we are, to where we can go fishing, make TV shows about fishing. And it's places like this that just make me grateful to be able to have the chance to do what that I do. Now, if you do come down here to Savannah, Tennessee, you need to go by the Savannah River Museum and check out the history there, because it's a lot of really cool stuff. And if you get hungry, stop over by the Outpost restaurant right there at Pickwick. Gift shop, great ribs, and a really good burger. And once you get to the lake, you can stay there at the Pickwick State Park. It is the only state park in Tennessee that's a resort, so it's pretty cool too. And this week, guys, I've got the privilege of bringing two of my personal friends onto the show. They're both out of Kentucky. It's Matthew and Brian Dennison, the two brothers out of Horse Cave, Kentucky. They've got Dennison's family farm up there, and they came down here to Pickwick. This is both of our first time ever being on this lake. We don't know exactly what to expect. We've got an idea to check out stake beds, and it's really clear water, so it's probably gonna be black crappie. But once we get out there, who knows? I've spent most of my life chasing success, chasing money, chasing respect. Truth is, nothing has brought me joy like being right here on the water. Rod in hand, hook on the line, chasing crappie. I am a crappie angler. These are our stories, and this is On the Hook. How's it going, guys?
What's going on, Jeremy?
Man, it's been a minute.
Good to see you.
Y'all been selling them pumpkins?
We've been selling a few.
Well, I was glad I was able to steal you away for a little bit. You nervous?
No, I'm nervous.
I ain't never been on this lake.
I ain't either. No, we can break it down, figure it out.
I'm glad you're confident. I'm a little nervous.
No, it'd be all right. We'll make it work.
We usually film these shows in about 5 hours, start to finish. And I got to tell you, I am just a little bit nervous.
Well, we'll see what happens.
I guess it's
We'll
time to
fish.
turn on that happy face and let's go fishing. Here we are, guys. We are on Pickwick Lake in Hardin County, Tennessee, and I'd never been here before. I brought Matthew Dennison and Brian Dennison with me as my guests. These boys, I've been friends with them, a couple years now?
Yes, sir.
We met, we hit it off. We're all country boys. We all talk real funny. We all out of Kentucky. But none of us had ever been to this lake before. So when you look at Pickwick, on the western end where we launched, we stayed up in Savannah last night. There's only two real choices. You got Yellow Creek and you got Bear Creek. Those are your two choices for the biggest creeks closest to the dam, which is what I preach. That's where you got to start every time you're searching for fish. We've been out here 40 minutes on the water looking for fish. We found a brush pile, and now we're about to put them on the hook. I'm sorry I got off of you. You got one of them.
What do you want, fish? Not exactly what she was looking for.
You got to talk a little louder. Be proud of that fish, Matthew.
It's not really one to be proud of.
That better?
Maybe a little, not much. No bueno. Well, that's pretty disappointing.
There's some. That one right there is a really good fish. So that one took the camera. Go gadget arm.
Squeaker. Blackfish.
That is one thing about this lake it's definitely not short on, and that's numbers.
No, it's got the numbers.
That one's a little bit better. It wasn't my target fish, but it's a whole lot better fish. There's a better fish.
A little bit better fish.
We've been catching mostly blacks, and right here, Matt just pulled this white crappie out of this pile.
The stomach on that fish.
I mean, look at the belly on it. That dude is flat out eating.
Looks like it's about to spawn, and it's...
Yeah, it does. That dude right there, he's a hungry hippo for sure.
On the Hook is presented by Ozark Rods, Cornfield Fishing, Crappie Monster, Power Pole, Easy Drift, and Red Gold.
I guess it feels like a better
Yeah,
fish.
get a net. Now things are looking up.
It's a little bit better. Barely caught him right on the edge of the lip.
Another white crappie.
He's plenty healthy.
Yeah. They definitely got some healthy fish here.
We're fishing some stick-ups in about 12 foot of water. There's just fish are just kind of hanging right around the top of it. Bigger fish seem to be hanging around the top of it.
He bit the tail off my bait. Sure did.
Short striking it bad. You're just barely nipping it.
I'm gonna fish without a tail for a minute and see what happens. The fish there must have watched my tips and tricks. He knowed he could barely get it from the tail, and that was it.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting a lot of followers, and with the cold front that it came in and these fish just following, it lets me know that I need to downsize my bait. So I'm going to an unpainted 16th ounce head, and to help it get down there, I'll move my foot so you can fish. And to help it get down there, we're putting little bitty split shots, and I'm gonna put mine about 6 inches above my bait there. And I believe, Matt, you went with a chartreuse. I'm gonna go with the monster melt, so that try to keep it natural. So I went really small. I put a split shot about 4 inches above my bait, and I went natural, and he caught a fish.
Dropped it right on the edge of it. So he swallowed that thing on the way down.
Yeah, he got it on the way down. Striper.
Thought that was odd for him biting down. Got him all right.
Here we go.
Got
This
some
is
wood.
for camera. I mean, they pop up like a puffer fish. Let go of my bait. Oh, you got one too? I'm the only one that didn't catch a fish?
That's right.
Well, that just wasn't, that wasn't even right. Oh, you got him this time, Brian. There ain't bad.
Nice little black crappie.
That's just good eating size crappie.
Good eating
And
size.
this lake is plumb full of them.
Full of them. Oh, damn. Dead, but
You know, I'll take a few of them if we can get a few more of them. That will work. See the way he's going down under, getting straight up with it before he gets ready to smoke it. Time to smoke it. Ha ha!
Are you kidding me?
He done. Here it comes. It's over. Boom! Your turn, Brian.
Hey, y'all didn't leave me none.
They was 4. He said we didn't leave you
Look at
none.
there.
There we go. We got us a triple going right here.
I done got the big ones. You need to scratch.
They progressively got smaller right there.
If we could put them all together, we'd have a pretty good fish.
Look at that dink eating thing right there. Mine's a dink, but it's twice the size of yours. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
On the Hook is presented by Ozark Rods, Crappie Monster, Still Lake Marine, and Rockport Rattler.
My name is Matthew Dennison. I'm from Horse Cave, Kentucky. We're a full-time farm up there. Me along with my brother and my mom and dad. We got a roadside market that we retail a lot of homegrown produce and stuff out of. Back in 2009, I guess, right whenever I graduated high school, I got a cousin that got to go into the lake and learn how to spider rig. You know, that was kind of the thing back then. And he had me jump in the boat with him one day, and I went with him, and we ended up catching several fish, and kind of blew my mind. I mean, I've been to the lake several times, always fished out of a little 16-foot flat-bottom john boat. Never really had much luck, and he opened my eyes to crappie fishing that day, and the rest is history.
My name is Brian Dennison. I'm from Horse Cave, Kentucky. I farm for a living. We raise a lot of vegetables, tobacco. We still raise 150 acres of tobacco. Do a lot of vegetables, do pumpkins. About anything you can grow in season, we grow it. In 2018, I come back to the farm, and me and my brother started fishing together quite a bit, and I signed us up for a crappie tournament, and we ain't looked back since. We like to fish competitively.
My advice for someone just getting into crappie fishing is, you know, don't let all these extremely expensive technologies, all the live scopes and stuff, don't let that discourage you from getting out there and trying to locate fish. You know, we used to go to the lake and anchor up on a piece of structure and drop our vertical poles down and you know, catch fish like that. Just because you don't have the latest and greatest don't mean you can't catch them, I promise.
You don't have to have the best of the best to get started crappie fishing. Me and Matt started fishing out of a 16-foot aluminum flat-bottom boat with an 18-horsepower Evinrude motor on it, and that's how we started crappie fishing. And it's kind of, now he's got a Ranger and I've got a bass tracker, so it's kind of went from there.
Got them all tangled up.
That's funny.
Oh, look at there.
Oh, it come out.
Come out.
That one Brian caught was a new fish that I saw swimming in from open
Yep.
water. There was that one and a bigger one under it, and when he got close, the other one just come right on up and took care of business.
That dude sucked it down deep.
See him at 14.
Mm-hmm.
Man alive. If y'all don't know, these yellow bass are actually really good eating. Yes, they are very good eating. Yeah, they're starting to suspend. That's one of the things I love about going into fall is they get out there and they just suspend on those ledges. And a lot of times they'll be in wads. I mean, not one or two, like 50 or 100, just suspended. And that's when it really gets good. And that's when you get a newcomer hooked on this stuff. That's when it happened for me.
Yeah, that's our favorite time to fish is in the fall and all through the winter. That's about the only time we get to fish, you know, farming and carrying on. We're pretty busy during the summer. But that fall bite, when it starts to fire up around October.
That's the bad thing is the fishing gets real good about the same time deer hunting does.
Mm-hmm.
It's like pay like fishing.
Yeah. Oh, is this a striper? No! 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 It ain't no striper! Woo, boy, this is about to get fun right here. It ain't no striper. Sun came out.
Yeah, the bite has.
Shorts came out. The bite is still slow.
Big fish are not wanting to commit.
It is force feeding at its finest. How many times we throw across that fish? Several.
4 to 5 at least.
We can catch all the little fish we want using the exact same baits. The big ones are taking a lot more incentive to get them to bite. It's putting it in front of them, and if you can watch on it, I don't know if you saw it on the front camera or not, but I'm sitting there just shaking that thing, not making my jig go up and down, just making a vibration, just making it wiggle just a little bit, and that's what it took to convince that fish right there.
On the Hook is presented by Ozark Rods, Cornfield Fishing, Crappie Monster, Power Pole, Easy Drift, and Red Gold.
Now by going to that jig head and putting a 16th split shot on top of it as well, I've still got the exact same weight as what I did with the single 1/8 ounce jig head. Oh, but that's the nature of the beast. Going with a real small jig head means you got a real small hook too. And they rip out. Your catch ratio goes way down for closing the deal when you go with a smaller jig head because the hook's a lot smaller and it rips out a whole lot easier. There's not near as much to dig in there.
Good one?
Yep, good one. Net. Uh-oh, uh-oh. There we go.
There you go. Good fish there.
See if we can't find another one.
Pickwick showed out a little bit late in the afternoon for us. Whenever the sun popped out, the bite picked up. We stuck a few good fish, and it's pretty clear that Pickwick Lake has some serious potential.
From the back seat. Yeah, that's for sure. No shortage of fish.
I like fishing with Jeremy. You know, he's a hoot to be with. We met about 1.5 years ago at the Dale Holla shootout tournament, and we kind of hit it off from there. And he contacted us. Me and Brian come on his pro staff, and he's a blast to fish with. He keeps it entertaining.
He snagged one. 2. I heard that whiff come by my ear. I just kind of clenched a little bit. There we go. Yeah. We don't need to lose this one.
That's what
Oh.
we're looking for.
He said, I'll be dang. Look at there, he said.
There is some monsters in here.
Well, there's 3 or 4 of them there. God dang. They're just being ornery. Guys, I don't know if I've ever caught so many fish in all of my life. This lake is just plumb packed full of them.
Full of them, for sure.
I'm glad y'all came down out of Kentucky.
Man, we appreciate
Mr.
the
Matt,
invite.
Mr. Brian, guys at home, Pickwick is legit. It is full of fish. You got to get down here and check it out. And what else do you got to do? Be back here next week when we put them on the hook.